Everybody on the Pro Forum. Today's movie is an interview we did with Sonya Swain, our Artist of the Month. Enjoy, because let me tell you something. It was just like this back and forth discussion between me and her about what seniors want, and it's good stuff. Talk to y'all tomorrow. Bye. Hey, everybody on the Pro Forum. Okay, we're here with our current Artist of the Month, Sonya Swain. And we finally got together. We tried to do this at the beginning of the month, but we could not somehow do it at the beginning of the month, so we're doing it at the end of the month, whatever. The point of the story is me and Sonya know each other because of the PPA forum. Now, there was a time way back in the day when PPA would do this and Pro Forum would do this, and we would just be all like this constantly, boom, 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 boom. And there was some fights. Oh my God, there was some fights on the PPA forum about, this one's better than that one, and that one's better than this one. Anyway, this is how we know Sonya. I want Sonya, first of all, tell us who you are, where you are at right now, where's your studio, all that stuff. But don't forget, you got to tell us the PPA story.
Okay. Well, hello. I'm in Waverly, Ohio. My studio has been my retail location I've had since 2001. But I think it was around 2005 or 6 somewhere around there that I joined the Pro Forum. How it all came about was I was on the PPA forum, and there was a moderator there that kind of took me under his wing and was trying to help me out. Because quite honestly, back then, I thought my images were amazing, and they sucked. I mean, you look. It's I have like albums now hid away. I haven't thrown them away because I always like when I think
I got some of those.
I look and I'm like, okay, but I thought I did awesome back then. So now how can I improve? Well, on PPA, everybody was, they pointed me in a nice way of, well, maybe this is great, but do this a little different. Well, at any rate, and like Kirk said, yes, everybody did. It was, and I didn't even know the Pro Forum, but evidently there was this big feud between the two. And there was a situation where I guess Kurt had basically kind of gentleman's bet given a gift certificate or a membership for the Pro Forum for him to give anyone he wanted this year subscription, and then we'd see at the end of that year which way this person went, whether Pro Forum or PPA. Well, obviously I was that person. I didn't know. I thought that the guy from PPA was just giving me this membership to try it out, to see if I could learn anything at this forum as well.
I never said nothing to nobody. This is the first time this story's out there.
Yeah, I had no idea that I was like this subject test.
That's exactly what it is.
That's basically what it was. Well, long story short, I went to the Pro Forum. I've been there ever since. Haven't been on PPA in forever. And the big difference was, I would post images. And I don't even know, Kurt, if they're even still on the Pro Forum that long ago. But if you do look, you will see they sucked. And I remember Gary Box commented on some of them and said, okay, and it was not sugarcoating. It was not, oh, Sonya, these are wonderful and these are great. It was, okay, what are you kind of thinking here? And it does make you improve and work harder if you have that thick skin where you can take that criticism. And that's what I wanted, and that's what I needed. But that's how I joined the Pro Forum. I was a guinea pig, I guess, and it's worked out well for me.
That's awesome. But I know since then you've been to a Pro Forum think tank.
Oh, yes.
And you've been to a bunch of things, and so I just thought it was so funny. Me and you compared notes on that story, and nobody knows that story. I never gloated. I never went on the PPA forum and said nana nana boo boo or anything like that. But I always thought every time I see your name pop up and got the little green light next to it, I go, if only they knew. So anyway, so now you're the Artist of the Month, and you've been doing an awesome job. Thank you again so much. I know there's been this big thread, though, one of the ones a lot of people have viewed, which is what seniors want. What's the whole point? What's your thrust? What's your message?
Well, what I want everybody to start thinking about is what seniors want. And it's not always about, yes, we all know moms write the checks, but moms aren't making the decisions. I mean, they're making the decisions on how many wall portraits they want or how many 5x7s, but they're not making the decision on where ultimately that senior is going to go. And I have teens in my, I mean, I have got another senior coming up this year. I've already had 2 graduate, and I've got another one a few years behind. And I ask them all the time. And they don't want, I mean, and I've seen threads, I mean, I've seen comments about, yes, they don't want pictures, or they want this, or they want them for free. And you even posted about, you know, they're wanting them online. And I actually did like a survey with all my models to ask them, what's important to you? You know, because unless we know what they want,
Absolutely,
or what the mom wants, you can't sell them anything.
Yeah.
You have to know what the need is and the want is, and then fulfill that need and want. So my thing was to get them thinking, but with my survey, they want them on Instagram, Snapchat. That's what the seniors want. I mean, let's be real. In your wallet, how many wallet pictures do you have?
I have none right now. None. Yes. Absolutely not even one. My wife, I tell this on the Pro Forum, and I'm not trying to cut you off, but I mean, my wife was queen of the albums. Wait, let me look at something. Yes, you can see it. Look at this. Watch this. Right? Do you see this? Wait, where am I pointing? Yep. You see that? Okay, now look. A little bit further down. I'm going to show you right here. See this? Right here. See this?
Yep.
This is Scarlet. Okay?
Not everybody, it narrowed our field down. There wasn't as many people back then to compete with. Well, we have to figure out what we're going to do in our market to continue. Now, I didn't want to start selling disc, and I'm still working. I know somebody asked me, and I haven't responded yet to that thread about what I'm doing for digital. I'm still working out how I'm going to price that. Because I do, in my volume things, I do sell the disc. But I spend 10 seconds with that kid, and I give him a disc for $55. I'll do that all day long. I mean, 10 seconds, here's your disc, give me $55.
Absolutely.
I mean, do the math. And that's what, if I can get 15 images for what I charge for that, I'm going to do it. Because
Absolutely.
My cost of goods is $1.
Yeah.
I mean, it's simple math. Like I said, my degree's in business. I mean, so I'm still working out how I'm going to price my studio disc, collections, but that's going to happen this year, very soon. So I also want us to figure out, and I think it would be great if we could all, brainstorm together, Instagram, and, like you said, the sticky albums, because it is right. I mean, I've had people, like in my studio, you can see, I don't know if you can see over there, the TV, that's where they come over.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's where we do the previews. And they'll sit around that table, and they'll see the image come up that's already online. They're like, oh, we don't need that one. I already got it.
Exactly.
So it happens. So I've lost a sale because it's posted. I want to capitalize on that sale.
Yeah. So,
and that's what I'm trying to work out. And I just wanted to basically get everybody to think. I mean, everybody's market's different. I mean, you sell a ton of wallets, or I know you used to.
Mm-hmm. Not as many as I used to, but still more than the average Joe.
Right. I remember one time you said you sell wall portraits, but they're a collection of how many wallets saved together. Mm-hmm. I sell wall portraits. I sell more wall portraits, and then obviously wallets for announcements. Everybody's market's different. But I can see where it's going. And somebody once told me, if you're in business, a good business person looks along the tracks, and if they see something on that track, they want to get it off before that train derails. Mm-hmm. And that's what I think we need to do in our industry, is think ahead and figure out, okay, what do they want, and how can we fulfill that need while making money at the same time.
Right. I know. Well, there's been several little groups that I've been part of where we, get together at conventions and we all sit in a big circle, and basically that is the question. How do we make money off of giving kids pictures that are posted, on Instagram? And over and over and over again, the only basic answer that keeps coming up is we got to start charging for what we do, and then just let them do it. Anyway.
You can't, and I used to be like, oh my gosh, I don't want to give a disc because if they take it to Walmart and it looks like crap.
Hey, I'm over that too.
Yeah, I'm over it. Yeah. I mean, it's going to happen. I mean, I'd rather them at least have a good copy on a disc than scan it and do it and then have a horrible copy.
Or take their iPhone and take a picture of an 8x10. That's even worse.
Right.
Yeah, I know.
So you can't stop it. I mean, it's going to happen. Either kind of like when we went from film to digital. Either you're going to make that switch or you're going to become a dinosaur.
Right.
So, it's a personal choice, but you have to do what's right for your own business as well.
Right.
So, like I said, that's where we're working out some digital collections that we'll be offering, with this class of seniors.
Yeah, I'm testing the whole collages thing right now with the whole digital brag book thing that they offer. I mean, now that they have the ability for me to put the big, giant, ugly Kirk Movie logo all across the screen like this, wham, and it says copyright illegal. And anyway, I need to post. In fact, I'm going to do that. I need to post a sample of what one of those looks like, and then make it to where you can, I don't know, buy it for 99 cents or something, to where pro forum people can test this thing. Anyway, I'm gonna work on that. Anyway, That's another problem. Anyway, short story long with this. To where now at least I'm making money off of the pictures that are in their phone. That's what I'm thinking, And then the other thing I was gonna kind of comment on is in fact the Kirk movie that goes up from yesterday. I just ain't posted it yet. It's on YouTube. I just ain't posted it. Talks about something I saw on the Today Show, which is that McDonald's is down over the last 2 years 20%, whereas like Chipotle and Panera Bread is up 60%, and they're blaming it on the fact that the kids, high school seniors, think Chipotle's cool and Panera Bread's cool, whereas McDonald's is old fart. And I'm like, it's our problem. I'm the old fart now. I'm in my 50s, and some of these other people, they're the young cool photographers, and they're doing $10 and they're giving you a disc, and it sucks, but at least I get that thing that I want, which is my pictures on Instagram. The model lady that I photographed, was it yesterday or it was the day before. Her daughter sat in the back with her iPad, and I thought she was just playing games. No, she's taking pictures the whole time. Because the second day we're out of there, not 10 minutes being out of there, boom, she posts all these pictures, these poses that I did. The lighting was horrible. You can see all my crap in the room. And hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people. Oh my God, you're so beautiful. Oh my God, this is so wonderful. Now, she has yet to post even one of mine because I gave it to her on that Collages digital brag book thing, and it says copyright illegal, see? Yeah. But she did buy the brag book, and she called me yesterday and says, I'm about to buy pictures. After I do that, will I be able to post those? I said, yeah. So I'm curious to see does she get as much pizzazz over that? You see what I'm getting at? So the whole thing is like a big old giant test to see how can we make these people happy, Anyway, but the McDonald's story that I was going to tell you real fast, let me wrap that up and I'll let you talk. I'm sorry. Is that McDonald's is down 20%, but McDonald's goes, you know what? I thought this was amazing to me. My neck muscles get all tight just talking about it. The CEO guy, some British dude says, yes, it's down 20%, but over the last 2 years, we have gotten so many requests that we sell breakfast all day long that we're gonna do it. I'm like, you're down 20%! For 2 years! 2 years people been asking this, and you're only doing it now? It fascinates me. It's like people saying to me, hey, Kirk, I don't want to buy 8x10s anymore. I want to buy 8x12s. If for 2 years, 3 people asked me that, and I would have been selling 8x12s instead of 8x10s, It doesn't make sense to me. Business people kill me. I don't get it, but whatever.
But once again, it's like, especially, I agree with you because they were telling them what they wanted.
Yes.
They weren't giving it to them. That's what we're trying to figure out in our industry is what do they want?
Well, no, I disagree. I think we know what they want. We're trying to figure out how to give it to them and make money.
Yes.
McDonald's is already making money off of breakfast.
Yeah, that's true.
They just got to give it to them. Now, us, on the other hand, we know what they want, but they want it, but they don't want to pay for it, because they're so used to getting it for free with their own camera.
Well, and that's once again, and that is the other thing is 10 years ago, to have your portrait taken was a big deal.
It was magical.
It was magical. It was an experience. Now, all day long, I walk by my kids and I'm like,
yeah,
I see this all day long.
Yeah.
All day long. It's like, and I'm like, if they do it, that's like one of my models the other day. I asked her, I said, because I seen her doing it, and I said, how many times a day do you take your picture? And she said, well, today's not been a lot because I had testing or this or that, and I said, well, how many today? She said, I don't know, maybe 100.
Wow.
Not a lot.
Not a lot.
No. Because they Snapchat all day long. So to have your image taken is not, they do it all day.
Yeah.
So we have to, yes, give them what they want, know how to price for that, which is, I do think it's right here on their phone. This is what they have all the time. The other thing I've started, because I do have a salon, is I do that, I'm not sure if you do the text messaging.
Yeah.
Marketing, which has been working great for my salon. I wanted to try it first that before I hit the studio. But is figure out how to price it, and then beyond that, the session's still got to be something that they want. It can't, and that's where the photography does come to play. It's got to be, that's like I do, I have, the waterfall scene and this. Just different things that they can't do at the city park.
Right.
And you have to have that.
Right.
You have to know what your client wants. If somebody comes up, I know, like, I don't know who commented on some of my nightscapes. Some of them were kind of saucy, sassy or whatever, however you want to say it. But that was that. Her dad and mom were standing right there.
Right.
They were like, go ahead, girl.
Yeah.
So it's like, now if somebody comes in with crosses on and long skirts and never, with the collar up to here.
Exactly.
I'm not going to pose them like that. I'm
Right.
not, you have to know your client.
I agree.
So I think giving them that too. And it's harder now. It's not just as easy as 20 phone calls a day saying, yep, this time. It's showing them something different that somebody else can't do.
Yeah, I
or is
agree.
not willing to do.
Yeah. So, all right. So you are Artist of the Month for a few more days,
Yes.
and so I'm gonna let everybody know how important it is that they, chat you up as best we can. But thank you again for all those posts. Thank you for those insights. Your photography is look. Hey, I saw it way back in the day, right? So that's why I'm like, she's just got the potential, man. She's gonna just be good. So thank you again. I appreciate it. Last words. What's the message for everybody on the Pro Forum?
Learn as much as you can. I'm telling you, and if you're new, which I have seen a lot of new people, one, don't be offended if somebody is blatantly honest and says, okay, this sucks. Because if you really want to improve, and don't settle for okay. Unfortunately, that's what a lot of people are doing. Like you said, with your model, that everybody was like, oh my God, these are wonderful. And they sucked.
Yeah.
Not the ones you took, but the one that the kid took.
Yeah.
Don't settle for that. Just, because every mom's going to, if you show a bad picture and the mom's going to say, oh, that's my kid, it's, wonderful. Mm-hmm. That just hurts our industry. Do the best you can. And every session, try to step outside your comfort zone. Mm-hmm. I would say that. I try to do that at least every session.
Awesome.
Something different, a different angle, a different light. And I think that inspires me to want to do more. And then you never know. That could be the image that somebody else says, oh my God, I got to go to this person because of that image.
Yeah.
So.
Awesome. Well, thank you again. I appreciate you being on the Pro Forum. I appreciate you being the Artist of the Month and, hanging out with us and giving such great advice. So, hey, thank you so much. And again, so back to the real world where we all work. But, hey, we'll talk to y'all tomorrow and beyond. Go visit Sonya. Go into Artist of the Month thread. Enjoy it. Bye.
Bye.